I'll show you 4 simple examples of the most commonly used gateways in BPMN. And I'll also show you a way for you to validate that the gateways you use in your own business process models are logically sound and the process can execute. So the 4 gateways that I'll show you are the exclusive gateway, the parallel gateway, the event-based gateway, and the inclusive gateway. So starting with the exclusive gateway, this is one where one path is chosen based on conditions. So in this process, we have an exclusive gateway here. And what this checks is that once an item has been fetched, does the price necessitate that transport insurance is required for it? So if the price is over 100, then it does. Otherwise, it does not. And this line here represents that this is the default flow. So that's an explanation of how it works. Now I'll show you how you can test for this using a tool in the modeler that I'm using. So the modeler that I'm using is by a company called Commander. The modeler is called the modeler. And the tool that you can use here is token simulation. So what I'll do is click token simulation and then specify which of these conditions is true. So let's say the total price is over 100. And now I can click play and see that the process executes as I expect, and this passes ship with transport insurance. Now I'll change it to the other condition and click play, and I can see now that the process executes as expected. So I'll use this token simulation in the remaining 3 gateways that I'll demo. So the next gateway is the parallel gateway, and this is where multiple paths are executed simultaneously. So you can see the start of it here and the end here. And notice when I execute this, that the parallel gateway will ensure that all 3 of these tasks are completed before the process continues. So I'll click play here, an order is ready, and now parcel is prepared for shipping, shipment documents are created, and shipment documents are printed. And when all those tasks are complete, then the process continues to the end. Next, we have the event-based gateway, and this is where a path is chosen based on which event occurs first. So I'll click play here, and we'll see that when the gateway is hit, there's 3 events that could happen. Payment details are updated, 1 hour has passed, or the payment is cancelled. So let's say the payment details are updated, and here we can see the payment is processed successfully and the process ends. Now let's run this again and look at these other 2 events. So 2 events can happen, but only one of the 2. So it's either that 1 hour has passed or the payment is cancelled. And the reason why it's only one or the other that can happen is because there is an exclusive gateway here. And this makes sense because if 1 hour has passed and we can see that the order would then be cancelled, it wouldn't then be possible for the payment to be cancelled by the person who had placed it. So let's pick that one and click play. And we can see that the process executes as expected. So finally, we have the inclusive gateway, and this is where one or more paths are chosen based on conditions. So in this instance, we've got a person who's choosing a menu at lunchtime, and let's say that they're going to choose pasta, but they don't want steak or salad. So I'll deselect steak and salad. I'll click play now, and we can see that the process executes so that the pasta is cooked. Now let's say there's somebody else and they want steak and salad. We can see that both the steak is stir-fried and the salad is prepared. So there's one final thing I want to show with the token simulation, which is that you can send multiple tokens one after another. So what I'll do now is I'll send 2 tokens. The first I'll send still for a steak and salad order, and once that has passed, I'll send another one, but with a slightly different order. Maybe I'll add pasta. So I'll do that now. Now I'll add pasta and send another, and you can see that the tokens were both being executed at the same time, and all of them executed as expected. So that's an overview of the 4 most commonly used gateways in BPMN, and also an overview of how you can use token simulation in the Commander modeler to check that your own business process models are logically sound and can execute successfully.